It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Buxton Brewery and Stillwater Artisanal Ales, and it's a bottle of the Subluminal Imperial Stout, coming in at 10% ABV. There's a look at the label. Silver bottle cap. Very, very excited about this beer because I had the sour IPA, which I totally loved. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. Beer in the glass then. Oh, look at this. Looks like engine oil. And that's what I love about an Imperial Stout. Look at it. Look at that. Jet black beer in the glass. 1 to 2 finger. Tan coloured head. Look at it. Look at the slow moving carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. Oh, I just want to stroke it. Okay. Calm down, calm down. Slightly, is it hazy? No, it's not hazy. It's just engine oil. Let's get the aroma. Jeff, will you marry me? Please, Jeff, I want you to marry me. I'll leave my wife and kids, my house in Kazakhstan. That smells divine. Divine! Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, boom! Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What an amazing beer. Absolutely head scratching. Where do I go from here? What do I say? Incredible. Absolutely incredible. This beer is probably one of the most complex beers that I've ever reviewed on the channel. Let me explain why. Let's start off with the very, very basics. Yeah, well, actually it's not basic, but let's start off where I like to start off in a beer review now, and that's mouthfeel. The reason why I mentioned engine oil is that I've had some wonderful, wonderful Imperial Stouts in my time. Most of them being from Scandinavia. Big, thick, dense, creamy, beautiful, creamy mouthfeel Imperial Stouts. My honest opinion as to why this Imperial Stout is so dense and creamy is probably through the collaborations with Omnipolo that Buxton Brewery do. And that's great because that's what collaborating is all about. It's all about crossing information. If somebody has something good over here and somebody has something good over here, you collaborate and you just make the beer better. Yeah, so this mouthfeel for an Imperial Stout is absolutely perfect. You want it to be dense and thick and viscous like engine oil, and it's exactly that. Stillwater are very much famous for their, or not famous, but maybe famous, but well known for their sour beers and that type of beer, yeah? Berliner Weisse sours, you know, that type of thing. So the hardest thing to do with an Imperial Stout is to balance the sourness. How on earth do you do that? If you like me drink lots of Imperial Stouts and you know what's coming with a big viscous thick Imperial Stout, then how on earth do you add sourness to that? They've done it. They've done it fantastically well. And that's just off one mouthful. Let's carry on stripping the beer down now. Forget about the whole mouthfeel thing. I've spoken about that. Let's talk flavour. There's a lot of it. Let's strip it down one by one. Dark berry, raisin, vanilla, oak, sourness. Sourness has just popped into my head, but ever so slightly. It's not, you're never gonna get, for me, and this is a secret that I'll let you into with reviewing beer. I will always leave, even if I have 100 IBU IPA, and I review maybe 2 beers a night, I will always leave a stout or an Imperial Stout last. Because that roasted malt, that roasted barley, that just, whatever IPA, 100 IBUs or 200 IBUs that they produce, you'll never, ever, ever get the same level of flavour from an IPA that you will do from a stout or an Imperial Stout. So that's my little kind of trick, is to leave the stouts and the Imperial Stouts till last when I review beer. So what I'm trying to say here is that yes, you get lots and lots of coffee, chocolate, caramel, roasted barley, roasted malt flavours coming through from the beer. And then on the side, over there somewhere in your brain, in your taste bud brain, maybe in the distance, you get a slight bit of sourness. And that's the magic from Stillwater. This is a great beer. This really is a great beer. I want to savour this beer because, well, I hope it gets put into full-time production, because it is that good a beer. It's fabulous. The sourness just underlines everything. It's like, do you know if the roasted malt decided to fall out of the sky? The vanilla decided to fall out of the sky, and the oak flavours and the chocolate coffee caramel decided they wasn't going to get out of bed this morning, then the sourness of this beer would be there to catch it. Not that it'll ever happen, but it's just that wonderful underlying flavour that just makes this beer wonderful. So strangely, I'm going to add a brewery to the thank yous for this particular beer. That brewery, have a look. And I think that's where it's from. Well, I don't think, I know. I'm going to thank Omnipolo for the dense look of this beer. Even though they had nothing to do with this collaboration whatsoever, it was the experience that Buxton gained from Omnipolo that made this beer to look like it is. I'm going to thank Stillwater for the absolutely fantastic sourness that just underlines everything. And quite simply, I'm going to ask Jeff to marry me. Rating for Subluminal Imperial Stout from Buxton and Stillwater Artisanal. Buxton Brewery from right up there, North Yorkshire, in the UK. Buxton Water, yeah? Rating. Ten out of 10. Without a doubt, Stone the Crows, 10 out of 10. Thanks very much for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers!